Hey and welcome, here's Crex, and today I have the highlights from the last community event on Laguna Seca for you. Those include a reference lab, a coaching part where I give you tips, and of course the race itself. We are racing every Monday, right now we are following the MX5 series, and the best thing is, you can join. It doesn't cost anything and you don't have to register anywhere. As long as there's a free spot on a server, you can hop in and take it. All races are announced on the community Discord, you can find the link in the description down below. Have fun! Alright, the tires should be warm now, so let's see what we can get out of this car. Yep. I'm risking it too much.
Just 139.60.
Not patient enough on the throttle. Let's see if we have to let them pass, maybe not. He's getting the slipstream of his life right now. We have to be faster.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Not the best hairpin, but this may be a 38. Yep, it's a 38. Nice. Back and we take a look at Paul. Going into turn 1, braking a bit too early. Yeah, way too early. You can wait until you reach the white line with your braking if you shift down quickly. You don't want to shift down too late, because if you hit the correct point then you can abuse the engine brake. I think you can hear it on the engine sound that I'm pulling high RPMs, and because I'm shifting down right at the limit and get all my power into the engine, this helps you to decelerate slightly faster and gain a few tenths when we 1 or 2, and if you're fighting or overtaking, this can make a big difference. It's basically oftentimes the difference between can you overtake at all. I think we talked about it last week already. Be patient on the exits. You are going onto the throttle here, and then you realize that, oh wait, I'm too early. You have to disengage the throttle, wait, and then you go back on it again. So that costs you always time. Because you could be, if you wait a bit, you can be accelerating in one go and just make it out of the turn. But by dividing it into 2 steps, you are losing time here, which you will never catch up. The next turn is easier if you approach it on the left side and not in the middle of the track. You want to be on this curb on the far left, because that allows you to just tap the brakes slightly and go fast, sometimes too fast like here. But yeah, you don't have to brake a lot at all. It's way smoother if you approach it from the outside. And then you can carry way more speed onto the straight and into the next turn, and that immediately will shave off about 2 seconds. Maybe even more. But about 2 seconds. Yeah, a bit too early on the brakes, and then you entered the turn a bit too slow. but that's just because of the early braking. You can take a few more risks. I would recommend you just to risk it a few times. I mean, nothing happens in a practice session when you crash out and just miss the turn. The worst thing that happens is that you have to drive a new in-lap again, but
The
hey,
leader has just done a 138.
it's experience, so just take the risk. And also the same like before, it will probably happen a lot of times, and we will see it a lot more times today, because I know it's a common mistake here. Be patient on the throttle. You're accelerating, going back from the throttle and engaging it again. Like we mentioned before, if you go in one go, then you can accelerate and your speed builds up, builds up, builds up, builds up. The time you gain from this is unimaginable if you don't try it. Once you get a clean exit out of the turn, you will never ever want to make this weird approach where you go on the throttle, lift, and go back on it again. You will see how much time you lose. It's unbelievable. So just try it, be patient, don't engage the throttle, wait until the car turns around the corner, and hit it only when you know that you hit the exit and can accelerate onto the straight. Trust me, you will immediately gain 3/10 around this turn alone just by doing it. It's crazy. And your speed builds up on the way to this turn, into the next one, into the next one, and at the end you are minus 1 or 2 seconds on your previous best time. You could be early on the throttle here. I think your entry was a bit too fast. Yeah, if you hit the apex speed and are more precise, you can be on the throttle before you or right at the red curb. You had to wait a little bit until the car turned in, and then you are giving away time because the track goes uphill and it's not ideal. Oh, that's a tight line. Yeah, it was a tight line. I'm not sure if you know it. If you keep steering to the right after the 300-meter board and kind of brake into the center of the track and turn in from here and aim for the curb, then you get a way better line. If you have a tight entry and are too fast, then you get spit to the outside here, and it's incredibly difficult to not get a slowdown here. So yeah, it's a hard line overall, and you completely lost your momentum here. Let's see if we can get a comparison point. Yeah, at 79 kilometers per hour at the end of the curb. Then you see that I'm at 98 km/h, which is 79, it's 20 km/h faster, and the time is adding up from that point. Turn in from about the spot where you see the shadow on the track, attack the first curb, and then you can accelerate over the second one and you are done. Have fun, good luck.
The air temp is 18 Celsius. The track temp is 22 Celsius. Get ready, mate. Green, green, green.
Alright, I didn't mess up the start, that's nice to see.
Left side.
I was expecting him to attack on the
Still
outside.
there. Clear left. Car left.
Yeah, maybe
Hold your line. Clear left.
it was too safe.
On your left. Clear left.
Because usually he was in a great position to attack. I expected him to brake late and just dive in. That's why I was careful. Carlos is pulling away. I'm not sure if it's smart to attack here.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Yep, it was not the smartest thing I could do.
Left side. Clear left.
Alright, But we will prepare a good run until the start-finish straight. We have double slipstream ahead of us. We messed up the last hairpin. Now we have no slipstream at all, which doesn't help.
Car right. Clear right.
Got one position back. I keep messing up this turn. Unbelievable. Too late. That looked bad, sorry.
Just binned it in the corkscrew.
Too late on the brakes, and then it looks like he spun, and when he got grip again, he shot back into the wall. Wow. That's unlucky.
Just done a 138.45.
Alright, now we try to catch up. Which will probably be difficult, but let's try. Back in below 6 seconds, but only 5 laps to go. Took me 2 laps to gain about 1 second.
That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. Looks like the leader's binned it in.
Oh.
Yeah, Andretti hairpin.
Alright. You got the race again. If we manage to close the gap, then I think the chances are not too bad, because I know that my last sector is better than his, which means that I can close the gap and get into a position to attack on the first turn. Yeah, we're getting in the last turns, alright.
That was 140.29. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
So bad on those 3 turns.
front is now 0.39.
I was braking way earlier than usual because I wanted to get a clean run. Now we are in the back of his car, but we are too far away. I was too late on the throttle, so I don't think we can make a move.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus.
And now he will pull away again. There's roll, alright.
On your left. Clear left.
Push, push, push. We can
There's
win
nothing
this.
I can do about it, is what I wanted to say.
Well done, fella.
Looks like we forced him into another mistake. Alright, now comes the sector where I have to work on the gap. Or he will get me in the first turns of the next lap.
There's an incident in the corkscrew. Looks like it's Williams. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Please don't kill me. Alright. Taking a right entry because fuck it. We need a good exit.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. 2 to go. You're in the lead. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace.
Too late on the brakes. Damn it. Now I robbed myself from the entry here. He gets a great run, hopefully. Maybe he had the lift. If he hadn't the lift, then he will catch up. He's not catching up, alright. Now we are safe again, hopefully. I was sure I would get a slowdown.
Car left. Clear left.
Alright, we are a bit all over the place, but it's working out. We try to attack there, didn't work out. I have a gap, but I have to make turn 1.
One more lap to go. Stay focused. Incident in turn 3. We think it might be Martinez.
Off-road practice. I don't want to cut him off. In a race I would cut him off, but not in this one.
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
You should have a slowdown now.
Looks like the leader has gone off in the corkscrew.
That was tight. That was a nice try. My heart made whoa, I can't even talk. My heart made a jump.
That's a win. Great job. Well done.
That was a great last lap. Good race, Carlos. I think you had the pace. Without the mistakes, you would have easily won it. I was not able to catch up. That's unfortunate. But hey, I'm sure you will win those races this week because that was a nice performance. Oof. Let's take a look at it. And that was already a nice try. I was a bit too careful here. I could have cut him off. Then we were lacking speed on the straights, but he can't overtake here. Now we use the off-road practice, and I think that's the key point. Oh, okay, alright. That was close. Yeah, well. I was surprised we didn't got a netcode. There's another thing you should know, which I'm not mentioning in the guides, because there's really an opportunity to point it out. Straight is not straight, but the left turn. People tend to forget that guys who are on the outside, it happens on this part of the track and on this part of the track, where people either get squeezed out or they get squeezed against the wall and then two cars spin out. So you have to be careful. It's kind of what happened here. Duncan ran out of space on the outside, even though there was space on the inside, but because Richard is turning in to the left a bit too late, which is, by the way, normal. Most people are turning in too late or not expecting the turn. That means that the cars who are on the inside and on the outside usually run out of space. So that's what you should keep in mind. There will be many, many crashes, be it after the start or in the first two laps. Because people will get squeezed or spin out like this. And that's a racing incident, by the way. I don't think anyone was at fault because there was the squeeze, and again, this happens so many times. That's why you should practice off-road driving, by the way. If you are driving like Clément here and you get squeezed, then you have to lift or brake. You shouldn't brake at the start or when there are many cars around you, but you have to lift. The guy ahead of you, if he's turning, you already got the confirmation that he is not aware of you, and he will either squeeze you against the wall or you spin him, he hits the wall, and then you drive into him and both cars are out. So yeah, that's a situation you should be aware of. That's it for today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It's also the first time that I've tried something like this, so I'm happy to hear any kind of feedback. Thanks a lot for your support on YouTube, Twitch and Patreon. I wish you all the best for the next week and see you next time.